All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. My name is John, and I am currently building out this minivan to live and travel in full-time. Last video, I did the flooring, which was that front section right there with the blue tape on it. And then I actually did this section right here the other day. Just getting this section platformed back here. And let me make that angle wider there for you. So this front piece and that front piece was done in the last video. And then this is the cabinet base. So this is the base of the cabinet, and this is what I've got kind of started so far. And I'm going to be going up from there. That front section right here is going to be where my freshwater and gray water are, and then also the sink is going to be up on the top there with the battery operated faucet. And then there's going to be an access point here and maybe an access point on the side. I don't know what maybe something on that side, I don't know, we'll see. And then some cabinets on this section right here, and then it's going to come up and have a countertop level with the I guess quote-unquote kitchen area, and it's going to come across and jut back just a little bit over the top of the AC. So I gotta figure out how I'm going to frame that top section, but that is as far as the cabinet's going to come back. This whole back section right here, from that blue tape line back and then up to however high it needs to go, that is going to be the fridge. I've got a fridge picked out, so the measurements are set to that, and the door is going to open like that, so I'll be able to access it here or from inside, and that'll also act as a surface as I need it. And then back here, this is where the bed is going to be probably about, I don't know, ½ inch or so off of the back, maybe a little more. And it's going to be 6 feet long up to the tape line up there. So there's going to be some storage underneath the head of the bed. The head of the bed is going to be this way. Now, it's going to be able to tilt up, so I could sit up and look that way. And then that section over there is going to be able to, tilt up, so I could sit up and look out the back door if I'm at like the beach or lake or mountain view or something like that, whatever. And now the middle section, I was thinking about doing a couch that tilted up and then slid back. I may still do that, but that's going to be plenty of room for me to be able to like shimmy between. The only issue that I could see would be getting changed or getting dressed, but I do have that whole section right up there that's going to be open. That whole section is not going to be blocked because I'm probably going to put the power station right there in that empty space. Maybe, I don't know yet. Still working out some details and whatnot. But yeah, that whole section right there is going to be open, so when I go to change or even use the bathroom, I do have a toilet system, and I'll go into more detail on that another time. But that is some space up there. It would be nice to have this open though, and to have a couch. Or I could get the piece, get a like the what you call those, the back pillow thing, couch things, I forget what they're called. But it's basically you put it on your bed and it faces, you know, up like this, and it's kind of like a couch back. I might get one of those so I don't have to do that, because my entertainment area is going to be right here in this back section, right there. It's going to come up to. It's gonna block some of the window, so I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up blocking off that window with some blackout window shades or whatever, window covers. Same with this one over here. I need to get some window covers. Actually, I have the stuff to make the window covers. I just got to make them. And then that section up there is going to be another cabinet. So once I get the bed made, I'll do that cabinet up there. I've got the base of this one started and going. So I went to Home Depot last night and got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. All right, gonna give you guys a quick little update. Last I showed you, I had the base of the bed done and the base of the cabinet done. Well, now, as you can see, I have a lot more done on the cabinet. Let me turn the camera around. And I'm currently in the front because it's raining. So I just wanted to get a quick update on everything. So there is the cabinet. It's open in the front right now and open on the top. Obviously, I don't have a countertop. It's open in the front. I think I'm going to leave it like that and put a curtain that kind of goes like across and just put a curtain and then strap stuff in. I think on this side, this area, I'm going to have, you know, some containers and stuff that I buy from Walmart and whatnot. The bed is done, and I can access everything. I'll be able to prop this up so I can, you know, sit up on either end, and it is completely open in the bottom. So with that, next step is going to be paint, flooring, countertop, sink, and a faucet, and then the water containers and mattress. Those are kind of the big, well, not big, some of them are small, but that's the next set of steps that I want to try to get done this weekend, this coming weekend. So this video is there's gonna be a gap between the last video and this video. Because it's going to be like 2 weeks worth of work that I'm doing here. So there's going to be some space between videos for now. Now there are 2 really big items that I need to get absolutely before I hit the road. Because everything else I can kind of get as I'm going and finish as I'm going. And that number 1 is going to be the power supply. I'm looking at a couple of different options. I don't know. I've kind of got my mind set on the Bluetti Elite 100. It's their smaller, one of their smaller ones, and that's $400. So maybe I'll have that in this video, or that'll be the next video. I don't know. But with that, I also need to get solar panels. And the solar panel, I think they're 200 watts of solar panels. It's the foldable, portable solar panels. Which those are about 170, the ones that I'm looking at. So altogether, we're looking at about $570, almost $600 just for the power supply. That's a big one. That is a big one, which is definitely not going to come this week. And now that I sit here and say everything out loud and I think about it, it's not going to be in this video. But hopefully I'll be able to get that over the not this weekend, but the 2 weekends after that. I'll be able to accumulate those items. And then the other big item that I need before I hit the road is going to be Starlink. Now, Starlink, to get the standard size unlimited deal, that's the satellite dish or plate, whatever you want to call it, the receiver thingy that speaks to the satellites. That, and then it comes with the little modem router thingy and all the wires that I need. That is $350. And then I believe I'm going to have to pay for a month of service right off the rip. I'm not sure if they include a month, like the first month, in the purchase of the equipment or how that works. But either way, it's $350 for the equipment and then $165 for the service a month. Now that's a little steep, but I can make it work. So what are we looking at? $515-ish. So altogether, we're looking at about another $1,000 on absolute need items, must-have items. All right, well, I guess it's time to give a little update here. I got the car running with the AC on, so don't mind the AC blowing. Looks a little different than the last update in this same video. Look at this little guy. So I got the flooring done. It's just some peel and stick vinyl. That piece right there is actually sitting right up there. I gotta trim the plastic down just a little bit to fit flush, and then I'll seal it down with something. Got the cabinet mounted in, hard mounted. Got the sink in. This is just a salad bowl that I put 4 screws in and drilled a big hole right here for the sink drain, which I have right here. It's just a junior bar sink strainer. So I've already drilled the hole to fit this, and I got to get some plumber's putty to finish out the job, and then this is just the drain tube that goes to the bottom of the sink drain, and then I'll cut it down to the length that I need. And I feel like a squirrel is throwing something at me. There's another one. What's up, little buddy? All right, anyways, so I got that in, and then I have the 2 jugs, which I still gotta plumb those in. The bed is in. Let me open up the other door. So the bed frame, it is hard mounted in, and of course a lawnmower would be going by right now. I didn't paint the center because the mattress is going to be covering that anyways, and I'm putting some heavy duty Velcro down so the mattress sticks to this. Now I can pop this open, access the other end. I can do the same thing, pop it open to access underneath it, or prop it up for a back. So there's a better look at the cabinet on this side. So I'm gonna do a curtain across, and then some storage stuff inside of here, and then there's a little section right here in front of the water jugs. I'm also gonna do some kind of storage there. There's gonna be a table right here that flips up, and I'll be able to utilize that space for whatever. And I got all that counter space over there. I still got to insulate and seal up the walls with the wall panel. Same with this side. That'll be, so the deal is right now that you know, my next thing was, after I get the plumbing done, my next thing was going to be to insulate the walls and seal the walls up, drop the headliner, put some extra insulation up there, and close it all up. Go figure, I start to record something over here. Not a single person here when I got here and parked in this shady spot. Anyways, so that's kind of the update of where I'm at right now. I am gonna get out of here. And I don't know when this video is actually gonna end up coming out, to be honest.